Hi guys, it's Ray. We are going to pour another infinity mirror today. I'm going to make this one for my sister, and I'm going to use the little Alice doll from the mini brands. She did have a little thing on her back that held her to her box, but I cut that off, the little plastic tab. I happen to have two of them, so I'm perfectly comfortable using this. So, here's my mirror kit and my light sets. And I am going to ink the light strip this time and see what that does. I'm going to try putting some glitter in with the pigment this time just to see what it does. And I'm going to mix up 4 ounces of the polyurethane resin, and we'll see if that's enough. I'm not sure. We'll find out though. So, actually, yeah, I'm just gonna do 4 ounces. So this is the part B. This will be the part A. And I'm going to have to order some more of this because I've been enjoying working with it. And there's still lots of molds I want to try it with. I kind of wish I had a little tiny baby mushroom to go in here as well. I thought I had some, but oh, you know what? I do, and I know where they are. So I will find them before I'm done with this. I'm going to put quite a bit of glitter in here. This is a really fine glitter, and it's not going to sink completely. But I'm hoping enough of it will sink that it'll show after the poly turns white. Make sense? Because this is going to dry white. And the blue is not going to be as vibrant. So I'm going to move our little Alice out of the way. I do remember where I saw those mushrooms though. They're in my junk journaling stuff. And this is already starting to warm up. Whoops. I mean, I don't see why you couldn't put glitter in here, other than most of it's going to disappear. The only thing I do wish with this mold is I wish the cutout for the light plug was on the back side, not on the front side. This doesn't have its back mirror glued in. I wish this chunk wasn't open to the world. I'm not sure why they decided to do this that way. And I'm going to... The other one sat fine, but I'm going to put this box right here and let it dry in that position. So maybe it won't be as bowed at the bottom. So, we'll watch this for a couple minutes, but maybe not a full time lapse. And I only have a tiny bit left in the cup, which is probably in reality what got displaced from the probably what got displaced from the glitter being added. So 4 ounces is the magic amount. And I haven't done one where I sprayed alcohol on the back of one of these yet. So I don't know if that works the same or not. But we'll find out. So I'm just going to let this go for about 10 minutes. So I have this little ephemera pack. The brown mushrooms are too big. Okay, so I feel like the alcohol was a mistake. It like sunk into it and maybe poofed it up a little bit, which is kind of weird. But I'm going to open up my lights. I hope I didn't mess it up. Hopefully it's not melting the mold though. I can feel the heat coming off of it. My lights work. Alright, so I'm going to pick a blue alcohol ink. This is Mermaid from Tim Holtz. I think we're just going to roll with that. And I'm going to go over the entire strip, not just the lights. I don't think it'll hurt it. Can you see how that poofed up on the back? Where I spritzed it? That's wild. It is getting hard though, so. Alright. I'm going to walk away from this. Let it finish drying and cooling down a little bit. So some of the light bulbs are bluer than others, but that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can unmold this. So cute. So we're gonna put our lights in. First. Finally. Okay, so this time I'm going to start it right on the edge. There, that lined up perfect to either side of the thingy. Gap for the wire. Make sure it's really pressed down well. And I'm going to double check and make sure they still work. Awesome. Okay, so mirror time. And I'm going to glue the backing mirror in this time fully. I do want to wipe my hands off quick though. Okay. So we want the solid mirror first for the back. And I think I am going to do a tiny bit of super glue to hold it in. Oh, shoot. Hopefully I didn't get that all over the front of the mirror. Nope. Thank you. So, I'm going to trim the stems on these mushrooms down. Unless they'll just come out. I think these are styrofoam. And they are. Or cotton or something. Hopefully the super glue doesn't melt them. I'm going to turn this around. Figure out where I want to place Alice. I guess she's going to stand right next to this light. So, I'm hoping that some super glue just on her hair, maybe a tiny bit on her feet will be enough to hold her. Shoot. This is not the quickest drying super glue in the world. Which I might just be able to pour a little bit more around her feet. And have that be enough. So I think I'm going to try and get one on this side of her and two on this side. Hopefully they all dry in there okay. Alright, so I'm going to let this just sit for a couple minutes and see if they're going to dry that way or if I'm going to have to use a little bit of Gorilla Glue. Maybe I'll just put a little bit of Gorilla Glue in now. So I'll be back in a little bit. I'm just going to let this sit for a couple minutes. So my mushrooms kind of melted a little. That's okay. So I peeled my mirror. This was, I believe, the blue side down. I'm not going to glue it in quite yet, but I want to see how it's going to look. Oh yeah, that is so freaking cool. I love how the character reflects every other way. Like you see her face, her hair, her face, her hair, her face, her hair. Forever and ever and ever. And so yeah, if you have little tiny miniatures, you can absolutely put these in here. Inking did change my color. Let me grab my original one. Just so you can see the difference in inked lights and plain lights. So, pretty cool. I absolutely love these. I don't really have a market for them, so I won't get to do a whole bunch of them, unfortunately. But, yeah, this one's for my sister, so hopefully she'll think it's cute. An infinity mirror. And you can make larger versions out of these in shadow boxes and stuff. You just have to look up the materials to use. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.